Hey guys, I am so excited that it's Fridays. I love Fridays. For me, Fridays in my home is the start of the weekend. The kids are off school. We get to enjoy some activities, some time together in the home, different things. And so Fridays are a great day for me. Picking up the kids from school, an hour and a half. Then we're just gonna hang out and have fun and have a little party for a friend today and things like that. So Fridays are wonderful. But what Fridays means to you is I'm starting a new series. On Fridays, I'm going to do what I call Father Friday, which means on Fridays, I'm going to give a short little video, a challenge, something, a little tip that you can do with your kids on the weekend. Sometimes it will be a challenge, sometimes it will be a question, sometimes it will be a game, sometimes it'll be a recommendation for activities, something that will be specifically that could be achieved over the weekend or through the coming weeks. And so today I want to kind of blow your mind a little bit and put a claim out there that you might think is outrageous. Your kids are smarter than you. Your kids know what's best. Those might seem like some crazy claims that my 4-year-old is smarter than me at 37 or whatever your age is, whatever your kids' ages are. Yes, your kids know what is best. Now that is crazy. Why would your kids know what's best? I'm sure you've had this experience several times where you've encouraged your child not to make this choice or that choice, and then they make it a few minutes later and they've hurt themselves or had a scrape or some sort of injury like that, or you've showed them a way to do it and they didn't like the outcome of whatever it is. It's not a very reasonable thing to think that our kids know what's best all the time. But in this scenario, they are. They know what's best and they're smarter than you because they're the ones that hold the answers to the questions that we need. But for me to prove why your kids are smarter than you, I need the help from Nelly. So in high school, I remember this song, and the words came to my mind the other day, and I couldn't even remember who sang the song or what the song was. I just remembered the words. And in the song number one by Nelly, it says something to the effect like, "What does it take to be number one? And two is not a winner, and three nobody remembers." Answer that question. What does it take to be number one? What does it take to be the world's best dad? And the reason the kids are smarter than you and the reason the kids know best is because they're the ones that have the answer to that question. What does it take for you to be the number one's world best dad? So my challenge for you this week and is to ask your children, what do you want from dad or daddy or whatever they call you? What do you want from me? They may tell you, I want more time. I want to play together more. I want to go on dates. I want to go to ice cream. I want you to be present at my ball games. Whatever it is, ask them what they need from you, what they want from you. Um, and then that's the challenge for the week. Do something that they say that they want from you. If it's more time, I want to read together. I want to help you cook. Make that be an activity that you include into your connection time this weekend. And then also ask your children what you would need to do as a dad for them to consider you the world's best dad. For example, my kids will frequently say, "Oh, you're the best. Mom, daddy's just the best. I love daddy. I'm so grateful." Especially my 10-year-old. He tells people all the time that I'm the best. And he's like, "You're the best dad." And we really have a strong bond. My younger kids tell me I'm a fix-it daddy and that I'm the best. And that's so rewarding to hear your kids tell you that you're the best, that they think you're the best dad in the world. But it's more than just hearing it, watching them and them demonstrating that they believe that you're the best dad, that's pretty magical. And so ask them that question. What would I need to do for you to, or what would the world's best dad look like? Ask them that question. As if I'm the world's best dad, what would I do? What were the things, what activities we would do? What kind of time would we spend together? And really internalize the things that they say. Once they get older than 3 or 4, they're probably going to have a pretty good answer to that. And the younger they are, the answer might be just ice cream before bed or something simple like that. But as they get maybe 5 or 6, they have more connection, more understanding. They're starting to find their personality a bit more. Like my 10-year-old, He could tell me what he wants, what makes a good dad, what makes me the dad that he says I'm the world's best. My 7-year-old could do that. My 6-year-old probably could answer that. My 4-year-old, he would probably say something about give me ice cream before bed and you'd be the world's best dad. So that's my challenge for you this week, and is figure out what does it take to be number one, because your children are who knows best. Your children are the ones that have the answer to what does it take to be number one, because 2 is not a winner and 3 nobody remembers. Take time. So that the first one, what does it take to be number one, is what the activity you do with your children. 2 is not a winner is something that you will do for yourself. What is on your schedule? What is blocking your thoughts? What is it that is making your children currently number 2? Like, what is taking you away from really diving deep and having more intentional present time with your kids and being there and showing up at a very, very high level? That, and it could change. One week it might be a meeting, it might be a thought, it might be a launch, something going on in the business, a team member, whatever. Think about that. This is an activity for you as a father to do individually. What is making your children number 2? Because 2 is not a winner, and you want to be a winning father. You want to be the world's best dad. Because 2 is not a winner. Figure out what is making your family second place, or what priorities are coming before your family. And then 3, nobody remembers. That's the worst place that we can be if our children grow up and don't have memories of our dad and they don't have a connection. So figure out what are 3 barriers or blocks or beliefs that are holding you back from being the dad that you desire to be, that are hindering your progress. Because you, as a dad, you can win. You can become the world's best dad. And it's not a competition, me versus you. I'm world's best dad number 1, and you're the runner-up world best dad. The only people that matter who you're the best dad to is the people that you're the dad to. So your children are the ones that get to judge who's the world's best dad. And if you fall into that category for them, then you're winning. I mean, they might say Papa's the best or whatever, but do what you need to do to make that connection, to build that bond, to know that, to help your children know that you're there for them, and do what it takes to become the world's best dad in the eyes of your children, because they know what's best. They are smarter than you. You might think you know what you need to do to be the best dad, what your kids need from you, but that's not going to be good enough. That's just going to be kind of guessing. But your kids will have the answer key. They'll tell you exactly who you need to become, what you need to do, and what they need from you, because the things that you think they need may not actually be the things that they need, especially when your kids are in middle school, junior high, high school. They need more from you. Their burden that they carry with their friends, the challenges in life are so significant, and they may not tell you that unless you have a conversation, unless you ask them, what do you need from me? How can I support you? How can you feel the most love? Let your kids tell you that, and then that will be how you can be number 1. Because 2 is not a winner, and we don't want to be a loser dad. 3, nobody remembers. You want to be remembered. You want to create a legacy for your children, that they talk about you on the playground, that they want to be with you when you're not home, that they want to tell their children about, oh, my dad was so present. I am such a strong connection with my dad. We did so many wonderful things together when I was a kid, and he's going to be that amazing grandpa for you, and those kind of things. And so we're trying to build a legacy. We're trying to build strong individual children. We're trying to build children that have the connection, the ability to make decisions, the ability to go against the peer pressure and stand up for the things that are right. When their peers are making poor choices, your children are going to make strong choices. Your children are going to win in life because of the connection they have with you. As a father, if you're present, if you're loving, if you're concerned with your children, they're going to have the confidence that they need to become who God has called them to be, who they want to be. You play a very valuable role in your home. If you're not as present as you would like to be, or you have things on your calendar that are making your family second place, making your children second place, make an adjustment. Do what it takes to become number 1, because 2 is not a winner and 3, nobody remembers. That's what I have for you today. Do that challenge. Ask your kids what they want from you and what they think the qualities of a number one dad in the world are, and then do that activity this week and really do it over and over and over and really become the number one dad in their eyes. Tune in next Friday for another Father Friday. I'm excited to hear from you. Do that activity and let me know in the comments below how it turned out. What did they say? What answers did you get? Did they give you information that you weren't aware of? Let me know those. I want to see your wins. I want to see what activities and what super dad looks like for your kids.